this defense is so like?
2 days after the game, a little bit banged up. Kind of a slower practice for me today, but trainers do a great job of just sitting here throughout the week and just getting us in with the chiropractor and different massage therapists and just rehabbing us. So I'm confident in them, and they always have me feeling good by game day.
I guess when you look at a team like Utah, from the outside, we're not on the field up. Do they hit harder? The other teams you guys have played, they just look bigger and look like they're just more physical than any team you guys play.
They're a great team, and they have some big guys, and they're just very well coached. And so shout out to them and their program. And I feel like me personally, I've been taking a lot of big hits the whole year, so they kind of all feel the same to me.
You had one at UCLA that was pretty vicious.
I had a couple UCLA. I had one this game, and a couple other games. I never get a targeting call, but I just gotta maybe flop a little bit more next time or something. So.
What was that challenge like going up against Johnson from Utah? Yeah. Was he the best corner you've seen this year?
Yeah, he's a very talented corner, and Pac-12's full of them. I feel like he's in a huge group of just very well coached and very athletic DBs in his Pac-12, like Paulson Adebo, Darnay Holmes, him. We're seeing very good corners next week, and on our schedule we have a bunch left. So week in and week out, it's just a lot of talented corners on our schedule.
Yeah. Coach Lindgren said, you're never as bad as you think you look on film, and you're never as good. What do you guys take away from seeing that? Were you guys close to some things? I know it was obviously a disappointing offense performance, but where do you guys feel like after looking at the tape, was it as bad as it was, or was it maybe not, or just what's kind of your thoughts on that?
I just feel like there were some plays out there that could have been made that we were close to, and oftentimes we were kind of getting a drive going, then we shot ourselves in the foot again, and there was times where maybe balls were slightly this way or the one way, we weren't really on the same page, and routes were kind of off, and it was kind of just a sluggish day on an offensive standpoint. So it's definitely something that we have to pick up.
I'm guessing you're going to credit Utah for some of that too. Was it a little bit of that too, that they did a good job of taking you out?
Yeah, they did a good job of trying to sit there and take away our big plays and trying to limit those, and just trying to keep everything underneath. So definitely have to go back to the drawing board and prepare better next time.
Because you guys are going up against another really good defense in Cal this week. So do you feel like if you just make a few of those adjustments, you got a good chance against those guys?
Yeah, Cal's really similar, and they're very sound defense. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and very well coached, always in the right spot. So we definitely have to just really prepare so we know where they're going to be at, and we know what plays will really work for them.
Brian said that your defense looks a lot like Cal's defense. Is that what you see too?
Yeah, definitely. They have a lot of similar coverages and similar schemes, and it's just a lot of things that we're going to see. We've already seen, throughout fall camp and, practice all the time. So I feel like we've been getting good looks, so we kind of know what's coming. And, with just more film study and preparation, we're going to know even better. So, it'll be good for us.
What's been the response from Jake, just being a leader on this offense, and, after a performance like last week? What's been the response?
Just to keep pushing, just to keep fighting, and keep our heads up and keep battling. He's done a good job of just doing that by example, and Jay kind of always does that. And just kind of out here just leading us through practice, and he picks the energy and tempo up, and he's always telling people where to go, how to do it, and so he does a good job of being that verbal leader and also doing it by just how he plays.
As you succeed in your press clippings and all the numbers, are you seeing more extra stuff down the field, double teams, even rough, or even more talk from defenders? Are you a lot of attention on you? Are you seeing it, and how are you handling it?
That's something that I've kind of been prepared for, and I know that I'm going to see more and more just as it goes on, and I'll get some maybe cloud coverages to my side here and there, maybe some back or safety help, but I just have to be prepared for it, and I know that everyone's going to be excited to go against me and bring their best, and they're going to want to try to talk and get into my head, but it's just got to make me perform even better. And I feel like last week there were some balls out there that I could have came down with that could have changed the game that I didn't, so that's kind of more on me. So I have to go back and prepare myself better throughout the week and do what I have to do so I can help this team win games.
What's the funniest thing or most interesting thing somebody said, one of the players has said to you out there this season?
It was like Cal Poly, one of the DBs, just said something about how I'm way taller in person or something like that, and he was really I made a really good catch on him. Like, he gave me a compliment or something like that. So that kind of threw me off, because usually they're trying to talk bad about you, but he was talking me up. So
is there a lot of chatter on the field?
From time to time, but not as much as you guys would expect. But you know, if it's more of like a personal, or it kind of gets chippy in the beginning, then you can see throughout the game that it gets more.
Do you study film to the point of looking at the corners you'll go against and seeing tendencies so that maybe you can come up with a hook to get around them?
Yeah. That's all I do throughout the week. Is I definitely see what the whole defense does and what their scheme is. How they like to play, and then I look at my individual matchup, and I like to see downs they do man, okay, they play man, and how are they playing man? Is he feathering off? Is he hard press? Does he like to jam? Does he like to, play off coverage? And, just kind of like that, and just knowing their tendencies so I could go into the game and know what release I have to use, or, what, body language, or, how to run them off, and just different types of ways. And Coach Fensay does a good job of helping us prepare like that throughout the week, so, it's credit to him.
Trevon hasn't played all year, probably going to play just limited here. How big of a loss is that for you guys from the start of the year? What does he kind of bring in, and what are you guys maybe kind of missing without him out there on the field?
Trevon just always brings that big playability, and he could turn a 3-yard catch into a 20 to 50-yard catch anytime. So it's definitely something that we miss, but I feel like Coach Confessa has done a good job, and his offensive staff of just preparing everybody else and just kind of getting that next man up mentality. And Trevon's done a really good job of just helping out people who are behind him, and coaching them up and trying to get them right. And I know it could be very hard when it's your senior season and you have to redshirt now because of an injury, but he's done a good job of keeping his head up and giving his all for the team and being all in no matter what. So that's definitely a teammate that we strive for everyone to be like, and he definitely is just a leader, and someone that I look up to, and someone I think everyone should look up to, especially when you're in a situation like that.
Thanks, Isaiah.